Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have another first impression / review again of the Dear Dahlia, and this is the Skin Paradise Sheer Silk Foundation from Dear Dahlia. I've been seeing a lot about this foundation and this brand over the internet, a lot of social media platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook ads. They've been having a lot of these ads on the social media platform. This is part of the K-Beauty brand, so it's a vegan foundation with 35 shades. I'm actually reading it off from their website. So it's a vegan K-Beauty, so that is really interesting. So this foundation, it claims that it works to provide the right amount of coverage while staying harmless to the skin. And the Skin Paradise Silk Foundation is a silky liquid formula featuring soft, focused mineral powders that create natural airbrushing effect infused with antioxidant-rich dahlia flower extract and plant oils. As you may know that K-Beauty, the Korean foundation shades, are very minimal. Like, they don't have much of the ranges of shades of foundation. They made it 35 shades for this foundation, so which is cool. I'll be putting down the link in the description box below, so you'll be able to see more information. This shade is the, let me just take a look, it's an MN3. And by the way guys, what I am going to be doing is I am going to be showing you like the difference in between of having a primer with the foundation and then not having a primer itself, just the foundation. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. But before doing so, let me just remove my makeup, my face makeup right now. As you may know, K-Beauty, they have been so much, like, they are well known when it comes to their skin, you know, and even on the skincare products, they're very well known for that, like to having that younger looking skin and, you know, like face. So it's really cool, like, to have this kind of foundation that they have. Okay, so there, right now I have actually removed my makeup, my face makeup. So what I am going to be doing first is I am going to be trying both sides. Like, the other side of my face, I'm gonna have to put a primer, and then the other side is just the foundation itself. And by the way, what I am going to be using for my primer is this Thank Me Later primer. I've actually bought this from Amazon, and if you wanted to learn more about this primer, I have the link in the description box below. So first, it's said that to shake the bottle. So I hope I have the right shade, but we will see how it's gonna go look on my skin. So right now, they're very fancy, aesthetically fancy. So I'm just gonna be putting on the top, on the back of my hand. Okay, so it's like a watery consistency, by the way. It's a water consistency, watery, like you can tell. I'm running through down on the back of my hand. So what I am going to be doing is just dotting amount. I think I actually just put so much of it. So this one, this side on my left side doesn't have the primer at all. It's just a foundation. I just applied the foundation itself. And then what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be using the blender. I think I actually did choose the right color for my skin. So I don't know if you can really tell already on the camera. So what I did is I applied that whole thing on the back of my hand. So it's like a dime size. And as of now, I am actually getting amazed on the coverage as well. And of course, the most important part of applying a foundation is you have to have a clean and moisturized face. So I already did that earlier, but I just removed my makeup. So what you can see right now is this one. This is without any primer at all, and it's just plain foundation. It's very sheer, and I think it doesn't feel like oily too. Earlier when I applied it at the back of my hand, and I guess because of the blender as well, it soaked up the product. But I just did this because of what they have on their website. I guess, I think I chose the right shade for my skin tone. I don't know if you can really tell the difference from the camera, but I like this one. I am pretty impressed with the coverage too. It's buildable. You can actually use more. You can add more if you'd like to. I guess I'm just gonna have to cover around the nose because I have lots of redness there. It actually really did give you like airbrush look. You can see it in the camera, but yes, this is without any foundation, and this is with the foundation. It's really lightweight, guys. It's really lightweight. I wonder what it's gonna look like more if you put the primer itself. So for this one, if you are really looking for like a natural one, like a very light foundation, I like it though. I don't know, guys. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's giving you that, you know, that glow still. It's giving you that glow. It's not like a oily looking, but it felt like you already put some powder in it. Like, yeah, it's mattifying, but it gives you glow as well. This is a foundation. It's so lightweight, and I think if you wanted to add more, you can. You know, it's buildable. You can apply more if you wanted to, because it's so lightweight. It doesn't feel like you have anything on too. So this is what it looks like, guys. Let me just even it out. My earlobes, you gotta cover that as well. The jawline. What do you guys think? Wow, okay. Let me just go on my lid to make it even it out. I have my mascara on. I hope I'm not gonna be ruining that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is without any primer at all, and this is what it looks like. It is very lightweight, guys, and I am glad that I chose the right color for my skin tone just by eyeballing, because I've actually went on their website and I was browsing around there for quite some time because I don't know what to choose, but I was just kind of like comparing from the picture, because it's really difficult to just eyeball it if you're looking at the on the internet, on the computer. I am quite impressed with it. This is the bottle. It's not a bigger bottle, so this is the size of the foundation. It is really lightweight. I didn't have to put any powder at all, and it said there that it will help your skin hydrate it. Okay, so for the next one, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be applying a primer, only because I wanted to see what are the difference with the primer and without the primer with this foundation, because as of the moment, just by the foundation itself, I am already impressed with the coverage. I mean, it's so lightweight too. It's natural looking and it gives you glow. So I am more curious about with the primer itself. So that's what I am going to be doing right now. So let me just apply a little bit amount of primer on my skin on this right side, because this primer itself is that this minimizes pores. You can tell that I have a lot of redness as well on my face, so you can tell already the difference. So I wonder how it will look like with a primer. So I have a lot of broken capillaries, by the way, on the sides of my mouth. Okay, so again, I am going to be using with the blender and apply the foundation. Shake it first. So this one has a primer itself. Okay, so this side, it actually gives you more of the like the smoother finish. You don't see any pores because of the primer itself. So I don't know if it changes the if it changed the color, because I can tell by looking at it, seemed like that the color changed too, because I guess of the primer. I think, I don't know, but it's more smoother now. I think like it looks like I don't have any pores. This one already has a great coverage. You know, I can really tell I'm satisfied with this one, but because out of curiosity that I wanted to see if this side with the primer, what it will look like. The only thing that I'm concerned about this one is when I apply the primer, it looks like that kind of changed the color on my skin tone. I don't know, I guess it's just me, but to me with the primer itself, it looks like flat. What do you guys think? I think it looked more flat on this side comparing to this side. This one is more like natural looking and it still has a glow. I like them both, by the way, but the only thing I am concerned about is because it feels like this side, the one with the primer, it looks like it kind of changed the color. The primer itself, it doesn't have any color, it's just white. Well, maybe because part of that too. It is nice, by the way, like it's already smooth, but this one, it still gives you that natural looking. You can use it for both, I guess. So this one is with the primer itself, and this one it doesn't have the primer, but you can tell I can still see a little redness on this area, but you know that can be fixed too. This one doesn't have any, I don't see much of a redness as you can see earlier, because I have applied the primer and then the foundation, and it seemed like it became more even. But the only thing, it looks like that it's like flat, like, you know, it's flat looking, like dull, very dull. This one has more glow by itself. I can apply more if I wanted to, just to have that coverage. It's buildable, and I am impressed too. I hardly use primer, by the way. To be honest guys, I hardly use primer when wearing foundation. What I would usually do is to just prepare my skin before applying any foundation or any makeup, to cleanse, tone, moisturize my face. That is what I basically do. And of course, I usually apply sunscreen, especially during the day. That's what I would usually do for my skin before applying any foundation. Other than that, I don't pretty much use any primer. I'm more satisfied on this one because this side, it's nice. It likes the finish itself is nice. You can hardly see any pores and any redness. This one, it's more like a natural looking. It's more like of your skin rather than having to look like you have a makeup on. So I guess it still depends on your preference, but overall I like this foundation. And it's good because they have a lot of shades for this foundation. I am just glad that I've picked the right shade for my skin. I can really tell. This one, I like it better, to be honest guys, because you can still build. For this one, it has the primer itself, but it basically, I guess depending on the primer too. Sometimes there are primers out there that are very good. Now you can tell the difference of having to have the primer, because you can add more blush if you wanted to. What do you guys think? Which side do you prefer most? You can leave that in the comment section below. What do you prefer? The one without the primer or the one with the primer? I want your guys' opinion. I think I'm already satisfied too with this. Just this one, just this plain, not having a primer at all. This one is actually gonna give you that really flawless finish just because of the primer. It hides the the imperfection. So the ones with the primer, it minimizes the pores, plus the foundation itself, so it adds up. So what I am going to be doing next is to just go ahead and apply a bronzer and a blush just to give you that color and to finish up my makeup as well. So I am going to be bronzing my face, so it doesn't seem like flat looking. By the way guys, I'm using Hoola from Benefit Cosmetics. This is my favorite bronzer, Hoola. I like it with the primer as well, and I like it without the primer too, because it kind of gives you more of the natural looking foundation. Not much anything to complain about. The only thing is, of course, when you add primer, it kind of gives you a lot of difference with the foundation, but without the primer itself, I'm already satisfied with it. So let me just finish it off with my blush, and I am using, by the way, MAC, and this is the shade of Melba, and I'm just gonna be brushing it off a little bit on my cheeks just to give you that color, like flushed look. I just only apply the bronzer and the blush on for my face, and because I already have my mascara, I'm not going to be putting so much eye makeup. This is just itself, and I want to just see how the foundation is really going to look on the skin. This is with the primer, and this is without the primer, so there's not much of a difference. The only I can tell, like, it still gives you that glow, I guess because of the lighting too, if you can see on the camera. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can really tell, but to me it looks similar. Like it. They are $46, by the way. This foundation, it has 35 shades. Quite impressive too, because right now they have a lot of shades. And like I said earlier, K-Beauty doesn't have so much a variety of shades when it comes to foundation. I'd recommend this foundation, by the way, if you are looking for more lightweight looking foundation. It's really quite nice, by the way, guys, when you look at the camera. I'm looking at the camera over here, as you can tell, but because I already have my blush on, I already put blush on, so that's the kind of redness that I want, like flushed cheeks. So there you have it, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to hit that bell notification for future videos. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye!